Welcome back, Stealth Screen. Everyone remember where we left off last 2 weeks ago or whatever?
Autopsy.
The last thing I remember is that we fought kind of with the local police force.
At the coroner's office.
Oh, at the coroner's office too. And then we looked at that little girl's autopsy report, and then I don't think we came up with a game plan after that.
Wait, didn't you guys figure out? Because I left. I went to bed. Didn't you figure out there was like a 2-week gap in between the?
There was one period that sort of like no. I'm trying to.
No, so it always happens like a week apart, except for one time there was
A longer gap.
Yeah, it also happens just to let you know, so you'll have to look at a calendar from like 30 years ago. It also
Friday.
happens Friday.
Every
And
Friday?
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Friday,
Except for this
maybe
2-week period.
At that point.
You were asleep.
except for
it was
this guy.
just us three. We were looking at it.
So it happens every week on a Friday, except for what was it like the coroner's report they were just looking at for the?
No, there was a gap between.
There was a 2-week gap between one of the families and then when it resumed in August. Now, what
So,
we
like, they
don't
took
know, I
enough
think.
Bodies at that point?
Well, no, I think
Little
one of the
bodies
things
with
that
them
could also be tied in here, we know it's always on a Friday, but it is a 2-week gap. But it was the first 3 weeks of July essentially, and we're on the first 2 weeks of August. So
By
there
the
could
way,
be
it
something
is-
else
it
tied
is
into why
Thursday
it
right
doesn't do
now.
the last 2 weeks of August.
It is Thursday right now.
Oh, that's fucking nice to know.
So basically, we can be expected to go to bed and a new body or bodies be found tomorrow.
Well, only one body's been
Oh,
found
there's a
so
missing-
far. These are just the disappearances.
Yeah,
Oh,
there'll be
wait.
another missing. There'll be another missing report tomorrow on Friday.
Where are we exactly in the story?
You're in the coroner's office.
We're still in the coroner's office? That's all I need to know.
That's where we
No.
left off. Did we not leave off there? I thought we did.
I felt like we left out there.
We had
Or did you guys go back to the hotel?
we went to the motel and then we went to the coroner's office. We
Well, you went with the
were
meeting for the cop and then from there to the coroner.
we were getting ready to leave the coroner.
Okay. All right. So what are you guys thinking? Because the police do have 2 of the vehicles from the disappearances sitting in the impound box. They went over them, but they could have missed something. You could go to the disappearance places. You do have the location of a green box.
I want to go to the places of the disappearances.
You can split up.
I was gonna say, I figured it would be best just to kind of start at the locations of the disappearances, just to kind of see if anything maybe was like left behind, or it was.
Or you could try and sit down with the tribal cop as well. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. And I did want to remind you,
But he didn't know anything.
Yeah, we already talked with him, I thought.
You talked with both of them together, but you also knew there was a tension and he wasn't a big fan of the other cop.
Hmm.
Who was it? It was Dick, and who else called a university to try and get information about Apache folklore?
It wasn't me.
I believe Jack did too.
Yeah. So you might get a call back about that too. I just kind of wanted to touch base on everything. So,
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Well, me and Agent Nexus
Jack?
are clearly going to the crime scenes.
Which
Jack
one?
was going to go to the last crime scene first, with the disappearance with the child.
I think that would be best to start there.
Yeah, I think
that was
that's
more recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the most recent. Start with the most recent, and then
Work our way back.
I do want to say the 2 abandoned vehicles, so the one on the 8th and the 1st, both of them were kind of just found right off the freeway. Like just the vehicles abandoned, which is why they were missing people, and except one had a body in it. So I do want to lay out what the crime scene looks like to you. It's just the shoulder of the road on I-70.
I'm assuming that we got copies of like the pictures like of the crime scenes?
Yeah, you would have pictures.
Okay. So we could know like exactly where the vehicle
And
was.
at least like between what mile markers and whether it's, eastbound or westbound
Got it. Cool.
or north or south, however this freeway leads.
What's happening? I don't-
All right.
I just want to say it's not like you're walking into a crime scene with tape everywhere. It's like,
Yeah, it's just off the freeway. Yeah.
yeah. But I do want to point out you guys are also in San Carlos. So if you start at the far one, you're just like there's if you didn't we give you that? Yeah, if you look at the map and your evidence,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
like the Van Olsen one's quite a ways away. You can go
Oh.
there and work your way back to San Carlos. That's entirely possible. It's the mid afternoon, so that would be an all day affair to drive out there, drive back, check crime scenes.
Okay. You're
The farthest
insane.
one 4.
Yeah, that's the one on August 1st.
And then I started to come back.
I was gonna say because it
Maybe we might want to look around like 2, 3, and 1 because it seemed like they're moving backwards now, but I'm not.
I think until we know that I don't think we necessarily have a pattern here yet, unless we see it somehow move past the current line. Like if it moves closer to Fort Thomas. Right
Yeah,
now, I
what's
think that
that
we're just
white
expecting the car
mark?
to sign the reservation.
Is that a mountain or is that another town or?
between what Hernandez and Baz Olsen, is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
doesn't
not
look
sure.
like water.
I changed my mind. I want to go look at the cars.
You
Okay.
can go to the impound lot and look at the cars. You can split up. You can have someone go to the gas station where Felix Royas disappeared from. You can have people go to the impound lot. You could have someone run off to the green box by themselves. Doesn't matter.
If we're going to split up, we should probably still stay with kind of close to each other. So yeah, I would go, I guess, to the gas station. If other people are going to go to the impound lot.
I'll probably go with you to the gas station because if there's any coworkers that worked with what was his name? The first one that
Felix
didn't-
Royas.
if they would probably say like if anything happens. Shit. Fact summary.
I guess I'll go to the impound lot.
I'll go with the impound lot with Spence.
So you're going to the impound lot as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll start at the impound lot because I imagine it's not too far from the quarters. It's simple procedure for you to get in there. Like they know you're investigating this. They show you exactly where the two cars are. They're both rental cars through different agencies that were scheduled like before these tourists arrive.
Okay.
These were the only 2 cars, right? The other
That have been found. Yes. Felix Royos and Shelly Hernandez did not have vehicles. And Ed Schultz and Chris Martin, there was no vehicle found at the site. And the rentals are just like minivan. Well, it's the 90s. Yeah, they're minivans.
All right.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
You're open forensics over a car.
yeah.
I mean it's
Yeah. Well, is there already a forensic record on the cars?
Yeah, there is workups on them. Basically, they're rental cars, so they came up with like over 30 different sets of fingerprints in the cars.
Great.
And they found like, again, dozens of different hair follicle samples. Like there's a lot of DNA in the car and a lot of evidence, but none of it
Any
really
other
seemed-
like signs of like entry or anything like that, like forced entry?
No,
anything
there's no damage to the vehicles.
Hmm.
No sign of like no windows were
Okay.
broken. The vehicles were unlocked.
But one still had the body of the child like strapped in, or what? Like it was
Yes,
just there.
yeah, strapped into the car seat.
Right, but you said they might not have gotten everything.
Yeah, you can still look through it. I'm just saying that's what the forensics workup says.
Yeah, I'd like to do like a search roll and
Okay.
see if I can see anything. And that's a failure. 57 over 43.
Looks about how they said it did.
Okay, what about me?
Do you want to do a forensics or a search?
Forensics.
Okay, so
What do you want?
okay, yeah, do a forensics roll. That's fine.
I'm doing a search as well. Didn't go well.
Failure.
Rusted pepperonis.
Did mine not go?
Yours didn't go.
Oh wait, where am I doing? How did I do it?
Oh,
Did I not do this right?
click on the thing over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I click on this.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Forgot.
And it's a failure.
Failure.
Nice.
None of you find anything more than what they said. Like you find some more samples of hair, some dust. You don't find any evidence that animals got into the vehicles. You see they still have plenty of gas in them. Some of them, they still have some personal belongings in them.
Now, where the car seat was found, what does that area look like?
You see there is some blood on the car seat, but a lot less than you'd expect from the state the body was found.
So it's exactly as we expected. I look at Gideon and Spence. Yeah, so definitely dealing with something supernatural here. It's I don't know. I don't got a good feeling about this one.
Gideon says, clearly you two aren't actual FBI agents, so you might as well update me on what the fuck we're actually doing here.
Look, you were already told that this is a Delta Green operation. Is there anybody else?
still don't
Is
know
there
what Delta Green
anybody? Is there anybody around us?
No, they gave you space in the impound. You don't have someone that's looking over you. I mean, you're just kind of like basically in the parking garage area.
Okay. Dick looks at Gideon. You've already been told this is a Delta Green operation. Sometimes knowing less is knowing more. Okay. Yes, you are correct. We're not all real FBI agents like you like to so point out. But for what we're doing here, we are FBI agents. Officially, as far as anybody is concerned, that's what we are. We hunt down things that we don't want people to know about, and we take care of the problem.
I think now's a perfect time, unless you have a response.
Can I roll a human?
And you met Tom?
Yeah.
Sure. What are you trying to figure out? If he's lying, if he's hiding something,
Well, it doesn't matter
if
anyway.
he's gay.
Fucking failure.
You think he's gay?
No. I was just trying to figure out if he was lying. Or if he knew more than he was letting us.
You have no idea. This man is an enigma wrapped in a mystery. So
I just
let's go.
I just add one more thing. There are things that go bump in the dark. People call them fairy tales, myths, whatever. I'm here to tell you that they are real. And you've probably encountered them in your life being a part of this group. You just don't know it yet. Count your blessings while you still can. And he walks away.
No. Now we're gonna go to Jack and Janet at the at what gas station? Let's make it a marathon. Why not?
Of
An
course. it's
American gas station in not the best neighborhood.
Okay. Does it seem like a manager or anything is working there, or
Yeah, what's the vibe we're getting from this gas station?
There's a guy who probably looks in his early 20s working behind the register. He appears to be the only one there.
nice? Okay.
His name tag says Marcus.
Seems raucous.
Marcus.
Oh, Marcus.
So Jack will go in to talk to Marcus.
Janet's gonna follow close behind him.
And Marcus is just like, how can I help you today?
Gonna go.
Oh, I need to look at my thing.
Who's gonna go? I'm here to ask about Felix. Did you ever work with Felix? Kind of
Oh.
trying to find out about him.
A few times, but I mean, we haven't seen him in not over a month now.
So was Felix working alone when he disappeared, or was he off work and going home?
He was working that night and he just kind of dipped out, didn't even lock the place up. The boss was super pissed. We're lucky we didn't get anything stolen.
Did Felix smoke at all?
Man, you're not a cop, are you?
Nah.
Because you'd have to legally tell me if you're a cop.
I'm not a cop.
No, he was my hookup. Like, dude, I haven't been able to get good buds since he left.
It's always hard to replace a dealer.
I mean, yeah, he got in trouble when he was younger and shit, but like I know he had a few felonies and shit on him, but like the boss like really threw one out for him to hire him here, and then he just fucking dips out like that.
So your boss, what's he like?
Hard ass, some old
Hard
dude.
ass.
All right.
What's your boss's name?
Fuck. The worst thing that's planning to do to a dungeon master. Alejandro.
Got
How many fucking
Alejandro?
Alejandros are there?
This is the first Alejandro.
What was the other dude's
Alright.
name?
Which dude?
The tribal sheriff's name is Alejandro. I'm not being racist. Tribal sheriff Alejandro Colorados. This is the second Alejandro.
A lot
So,
of Alejandros in the
alright.
desert.
I think if I'm the one being racist, definitely you.
Alright. Okay, so yes, there's another Alejandro has hit this Delta Green.
Got it too.
Oh.
No imagination.
Alejandro to Electric Boogaloo.
So, and Felix, who was supposed to take over for Felix, or who left before Felix? Who did Felix take over for?
Felix was working the night shift. He took over for the boss, and I came in to open that morning, and he wasn't there.
Okay. And nothing was missing. The lights were all on. Do you have any cameras?
He like kind of like yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't really deal with that shit.
Do you guys have cameras on the outside where his car was parked, or?
I don't know. The boss handles all that stuff, man. You're asking a lot of questions for not being a cop.
Well, I'm trying to find him. I've been hired to track him down. Do you know where his car was parked?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
how
He didn't
How's
have a
this-
car.
how's this kid looking now that we're kind of asking him all these questions?
He's starting to get a
He
bit nervous.
But he didn't have a car.
No, man. He just took the bus or walked or a cab or hitched a ride with someone else.
So if he's like getting like nervous, I kind of want to see if I can calm him down a little bit. Just saying like, hey, hold on, my computer froze. I gotta fix this. Just kinda, like,
Potato
calm him down a
alert.
little bit. Huh?
Potato alert.
Yeah, a little bit. I had to like completely shut down my computer. I had to force it.
But it doesn't sound like. So it sounds like he walked, but he went missing during his shift.
Yes. Like he just left.
If you look around the place, you do see cameras.
Okay.
You don't know if they're like active or dummy cameras or anything, but you do see some cameras around the place.
Okay. So
What
we
would you
can.
roll for that?
Oh, did he often have any like people come up and see him often? Maybe like friends, family.
I mean, he worked nights. He always had some crazy people come in. Some people who come in and, score a bit of butt off him. Like,
Normally,
we
he
kind of get right
does
to
it
the screw
outside.
here.
do you know where he normally made the handoff?
Usually he'd just go out for a smoke and do it right there in the parking lot beside the building.
So Jack at that point is gonna head outside and like take a look around there and see, what the layout kind of looks like. Is it just really open? Is there,
It's like exactly what you'd expect for a gas station in the middle of a bad part of town. Like it's
Gotcha.
kind of urban. There's not really a lot of space beside the building. The parking lot maybe fits like 6 to 10 cars. There's like 4 gas pumps.
No, I'm guessing no cameras pointing in that area at all,
I mean, there is a camera pointing in near the gas pumps.
but not like where he would go out to smoke.
No.
Gotcha.
So basically, he knew where the cameras, quote unquote, would be, as to avoid shit like that.
Whoops. It's okay. I mean, you can try and see what the camera saw. Like, if they are working. You're just acting like random people looking for this guy. You're not flashing a badge or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, um,
Jack just said he's not a cop. He never said anything about you.
I was gonna say, so now that Jack's left, like, does he seem a little bit more calm? Does he seem more nervous now?
He's confused and nervous.
So Janet's just gonna kind of like, even though she's pretty neutral most of the time, she does know emotions. So she's just gonna flash like a really like nice smile and just say, yeah, don't mind him. She's just gonna look over and like see Jack walking off in the distance and just go, he's just like that. But I'm also with him, and yeah, we are looking for him, just to see what kind of happened. So really, honestly, anything that you can say will help us. So even if we can get in contact with your manager, that would be great. Really, truly. And she's just gonna come off as like really nice, really warm.
I mean, your persuasion's high enough. You can get the manager's number.
Okay. She's just trying not to like spook him
Yeah.
into, because Jack can come off as weird as hell. So.
And Jack is at this time, just gonna call the sheriff and ask if, he pulled any footage, if they already pulled the footage, just not to waste his time.
When you go down to the payphone nearby, I'll put a few quarters.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot. Like the 90s.
I could have a flip phone.
And the sheriff's like, no, we didn't get a chance to really do any. Like the dude got arrested half a dozen times for drugs, armed robbery. He stole a car. It's like people like that go missing all the time. We only just tied it to these other missing cases once the body turned up and we started looking and noted and just threw every missing thing that we had recently into this document for you guys. We're not even 100% sure if this is tied to the case. And as soon as we just tied everything together, we didn't go and check at the gas station or the truck stop.
Okay. So Jack will go inside and relay that over
Are you just gonna talk
to Janet.
Are you gonna talk to me like in front of this kid, or are you just gonna pull me off to the side?
Well, if you're like still talking to him, yeah, he'll just like come up to you and whisper in your ear. We should really look at that footage.
He's going to look at you guys and be like, are you sure you're not cops?
Jan. Well, I mean, technically, she's not a cop.
Yeah, Jack's gonna go, we're not cops, we're FBI. We
It's like,
really
shit,
need
you're not
to.
gonna arrest me
That's
about
so
the
much
bond, are you?
better.
I'm
No,
not
no,
carrying.
it's
You can't
Janet.
arrest me for just saying.
Janet, she just goes, no, your secret's safe with us. Don't even worry about it.
Look, man, I'll let you back in the office to look at the cameras. Like, whatever you need to do, just.
That's all
Man,
we
my
need.
mom will kill me.
That's all we need. We're not. You're not in trouble, kid.
Jack's gonna just start walking to the back and be like, he's gonna ignore that she's trying to calm him down.
Well, she's calming him down, and she has a 70 persuade, so she's pretty good at it.
Mhm.
Jack, you go back there, and you do see a bunch of videotapes that have dates on them.
Okay, any marked for what was it? July
What was that? July
4th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So July 3rd, July 4th, I guess, would be the ones we want
Yeah.
to take a look.
And you have to remember, these are going to be 90s security tape footage,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's only going to capture a frame like every 5 seconds.
Yep.
It's gonna be grainy as hell.
180p.
But at least then we can get a time of when he walked out
Yeah.
and disappeared. Roughly.
So grab the VHS tape. I'd assume you guys would have evidence bags. You could just plop it in.
Yeah.
Legally, are we allowed to just take stuff like that without a
Who
warrant?
cares?
No, I'm
He
just like
offered
saying
it
this.
to you.
I'm not saying this like in character or anything. This
Yeah,
is just
he
off
offered
of-
it to you, so I'm pretty sure you're clear to go.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
at least
it
give him a
was-
card or field office.
So it was voluntarily handed over to you, which means it would make it
Okay.
admissible in court.
That's what I was more worried about. Because I know that like there's certain like stipulations with stuff like that.
Yeah, but Jack's not really worried about being admissible in court because he doesn't think this is going to end with a court case. So
No, but
Fruit from
Janet
the poison
again
trees.
Yeah.
is a civilian. She's been through this like a bajillion times.
yeah.
She's
So-
just thinking about fruit from the poison tree.
Yeah, no. He let you back there to check the footage, and you can just hand him a card and be like, hey, we'll get in contact.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, that's perfectly reasonable for you to do. And this gas station would have no reason to not give you security footage from a month ago about a missing person.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that they actually hold on to footage anyways is
Just
if
do
something
two.
like that happens.
You want
Got
to see
it.
2?
Okay.
1, 2. 2.
You want to go to 2?
Yes, I'm going to 2.
Okay, well, let's cut back to the people at the impound lot. Abby said she wants to go to the second missing person thing. What do the
We
rest
would
of you want?
probably meet them there if they're all going to go there.
But remember, it's a VHS tape. You could go back to your hotel room and pop it into a player.
That is true.
Yeah, but we would want to probably get the footage from there as well, is what Jack would be thinking.
What do you mean footage there?
If they have cameras.
Loves travels stop.
Yeah, it's a love travel.
Oh
Travel
yeah,
stop.
that's right. That's right. That's what you're talking about. I forgot about that. There was another gas station.
So he would want to go there and get that because the sheriff already told them that they don't have that either.
Yeah.
So he would also call Dick and just let them know, hey, we need to go get the footage.
By that, you mean
From
you
the
hit him up on the pager?
Yep.
Hell yeah, pagers.
So,
Either way, we're
Pager.
here now.
so let's say it's the evening by the time you get there.
It would just be like, call me.
Oh.
So she was a prostitute. So there are other prostitutes smiling about.
Yes, there are other prostitutes milling about the love struck cell.
Okay. So Gideon's gonna walk straight to one of them.
This woman does not seem very happy that you're walking straight towards her.
Okay.
She's also smoking
Like
a
I
Marlboro.
said.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like a Fed too.
Quick question before you get into this.
Yeah.
So we'll say you guys arrive first at
Okay.
the Love Struck stop. What is Spence and Dick doing while she goes and solicits a prostitute?
I can't think of anything else to do here right now.
No,
I was just say I
feel-
think that Gideon would say Spence with me, not Spence clearly, but whatever his one is, Nirvana. No, it's Nicholas, right?
Nuthatch.
Not Nuthatch. Nuthatch. The fuck came up with that name with me?
Me. It's a bird name.
I mean, in character, like Gideon's like, who the fuck came up with Nuthatch?
And he's gonna say it's a bird name.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
So you guys go up to this prostitute. You have fucking eye patch and the like person who's in like the propaganda posters for the FBI walking up to this prostitute who's smoking a Marlboro. And as you walk up to her, she just like spits on the ground and says, "I don't talk to cops. You're wasting my time."
Gideon says we're here about somebody who went missing here quite recently. Maybe you know her, Shelly. And then I roll persuade.
Oh, this way.
Fucking failure.
When you roll. Okay, I thought that was a crit for a second. She's like, "I already said I don't talk cops. You guys didn't do anything when Shelly disappeared."
Or we're here to do something now.
I've heard that before.
Mm,
Are you gonna do anything, Spence, or just stand there awkwardly?
I think I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly.
I think Dick at this point walks up. Excuse me, miss. Is this man here bothering you?
fuck. It's your deal.
She looks at you and rolls her eyes and is like, "I can take care of myself, sweetie."
I
And
know.
pats her purse like there's a gun in there.
No offense, ma'am. I was just, out and about, and I saw that this man was pestering you a little bit. I can only imagine what for.
She kind of just looks at you guys and it's like, you're scaring away the customers. You're scaring away the Johns. Let me go about my day and make my money, or arrest me.
And I would say that Dick definitely is not dressed like a Fed. You know, like he's
You
wearing
walk like one. No.
he doesn't walk like a Fed. He was never a Fed. He walks like a
Yeah,
military
you're high
man.
and tight. And you walk like you're marching.
Military
Your
man.
posture's way too straight.
She knows the type. She knows the military man type.
Yeah. And she also, guess what's a common career for former military to do?
General profile of criminal behavior,
What?
criminology.
You want to do criminology on her?
Yes,
Sure.
She's a prostitute. What more do you need to know?
clearly nothing.
You are rolling like absolute dog shit. You're the new Anna of the group.
This game hates me.
She's either a prostitute or a Russian
did
spy.
you?
Not sure.
This game hates me. All right,
I think it's just misogynist against women. I think that's all it is.
Are we
Well.
pulling up at this point, or
Yeah, you guys are pulling up at this point, and you see the
Jack
three of them
knows-
just talking to this like veteran prostitute.
Right,
okay?
so I
Jack, Janet to
take
get
my
out of the
leave
car.
and I go up to. Oh wait, you don't have fucking phones.
No.
I go
Yeah,
up.
Jack
There's a
tells
phone.
Janet. He stops beforehand and tells Janet, "Get out of the car."
Get out of the car.
Yeah, get out of the car.
For what?
He says, "Just get out," and he opens the door and just kind of like shoves you out.
She's just gonna kind of like get out of the car and be like, what
And then he's
what
gonna
just
go
happened?
pull up to the prostitute and just roll down the window with a little bit of cash in the passenger seat.
She literally pushes by the rest of you guys and gets in the car with them.
Classic.
Gideon just goes, well, that takes care of that, I guess, and does a search.
And then he'll just
area.
drive off a little bit.
Janet's
Let's
just
see if I
gonna
can
go,
actually get a non-failure this time.
So what?
Nope, everything's a fucking failure.
Whatever you're looking for, you didn't find. But what were you looking for?
Just looking around the scene to see if there's any.
It's a busy truck stop.
Well, clearly,
You
Typical
could
lot
have like.
lizard.
"You know,
I'm
Yeah.
getting nothing, guys. I'm just
Is that Anna?
failing.
I
She was hanging out near the Loves, yeah,
no, like where? Where do they
in the
usually-
parking lot.
Oh, they just hang out in the parking lot?
You're a lot
Yeah, around the
lizard.
park.
Yeah, they're called lot lizards.
I don't know. I've never seen one in real life. I don't know what they do.
Is the fire number good or bad?
And you want to roll under your skill.
But
So,
then
like,
Jack's gonna just
You want to roll under 70.
How am I still fucking failing?
You're not lucky.
The only time there is that exception though, Abigail, is if you roll a 69.
Yes, that is an automatic.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
It's
it's automatic, like best scenario.
There's
What
nothing
is
wrong
that
with us. We're
scenario?
That saved our asses quite a few times, if I'm being quite honest.
Yeah, the classic 69 rule.
Oh my god.
So,
What about a nat one? Oh, you can't do a nat one.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can roll.
Can you with a D100?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can roll.
Yeah.
Get your
And-
butt back into your room.
A one.
That's a
is best
Critical.
against-
Yes, that's a critical success.
Go lay down on the couch, honey. No, we're not reading a book. Go lay down on the couch.
Can we cut this out of the recording?
It'll be us, babe.
I know.
I'll be right back. You guys discuss what you're gonna do, and then we'll discuss Jack soliciting a prostitute.
All
All
right.
right, you guys can obviously discuss what you're gonna do. Jack's just gonna kind of ask her, like, "Hey, he's trying to find this old friend of his."
I wouldn't even start off with that because it sounds like this chick knows her.
Well, yeah, that's why he's saying an old friend.
Mm. Oh, I guess I see what you're saying now.
He hasn't been out this way in a while.
All I can imagine is that Janet's just going, throwing her hands up in the air and going, "What the hell just happened?"
So, Jack, you're in the car. You drive to the other end of the parking lot with this woman. Kind of like parked between two big rigs. And she's like trying to like speed smoke her cigarette. And in between
Okay.
that, she's like, "What do you want, hon?"
So he's gonna go. I'm looking actually for old friend that was around here, but I haven't seen her out here. Shelly?
She rolls her eyes and she hands out her hand. She's like, "Money first, information second."
Then he'll give her some money.
How much you giving her?
This is the 90s, remember?
Yeah, remember inflation.
Yeah, he'll give her like $100.
Damn.
She looks at it, whistles, and just
That's
stuffs it in her bra. And she's
Jack's
like,
loaded. Just so you guys know, like Jack works for the CIA and does like a lot of shady shit for the CIA alone.
yeah, he has a lot of cash that doesn't really have a backstory.
Doesn't exist.
That shouldn't exist. Yeah.
So she's like, Shelly was too good for this work. She had a kid, couldn't do anything to support the kid. She ended up here. That night she disappeared. John pulled up, and I told her, "Don't go with that man. I know a cop when I see a cop. That man looked like a cop." She got in the car with him, never saw her again. The kid's babysitter put in the missing persons report when she didn't show up.
What did this cop look like?
I mean, he looked like a fucking cop.
Well, you know, white, Hispanic.
Yeah, a white cop, like a fucking cop. Do you need me to draw a picture for you?
Do we have
Close
a
your eyes,
picture?
imagine a cop. That's how he looked.
Do we have a picture of the sheriff?
The white guy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a picture of the sheriff.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like, didn't he have a profile thing? I only see the tribal sheriff, not the other one.
I see the state
Well,
police.
The state cops. You have him, but like
Not
she obviously like she's like, I didn't get a good look at the guy. I just could tell from his demeanor that he looked like a cop. And I warned her not to get in there with him, and then we never saw her.
What kind of car? Do you know that at least?
It was night. I didn't get a good look, but it was a black sedan.
Okay. Jack will say, "Well, thanks for the information, hon."
She says thanks for the money and kisses you cheek.
I'll get tested for AIDS now.
Yeah, you might want to get tested. I'm just kidding.
And then Jack will just kind of like pull away and head to like the other side of the gas station. And then he'll go inside the gas station.
Janet will go, that was quick.
Must not be very good.
2 pump chump.
Does Jack
The
prefer
pi-
this? Or
The pineapple
No,
over
no,
here.
This would probably be like sincere.
The
Shut
pineapple over here said you better
up.
get tested. So might want to get tested there, buddy.
Pineapple over here. Whatever.
But yeah, Jack goes inside and just kind of like looking around to see, or he drives around the Loves and looks for like cameras at all. Like, are there cameras on the outside that like?
Does he share all this
show
information with everybody that he just got?
I don't know. Does he?
I mean, he'll tell him once he gets out of the car, but he like just kind of drives around the building to see if there's like cameras showing the entrances
You
are
see some
added.
sporadic cameras like throughout the place. It looks like it has pretty good coverage of like the main parking lot for the gas station area, but less coverage of like where the trucks park.
Which kind of makes sense.
The lot lizards hang out where there's less camera.
Yeah,
Which
makes
also
sense.
makes sense.
So yeah, Jack, once he gets out, he'll kind of just share like, we're looking for, we need to get the cameras. Then we got to look for a guy in a black sedan, white guy that kind of looks like a cop.
So me. Great.
We found
Yeah,
their
basically.
murderer. So
They couldn't give you any other identifying marks, a scar, beard, no beard, just looks like a cop.
Oh, that's what happens when it's dark and you're talking to a drug addict.
you do have the VHS tape, and it is about dinner time. So it's like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Well, we would go inside and get the other tapes too from the Loves.
Do we
I
just
don't know if anyone wants to talk with them and about.
I'll probably do the same thing that we did earlier and just, you know,
so
We could
They're
just say
going in
Jack
the-
pushed you out and said, "Go get the tapes."
yeah.
Dick.
so Gideon and
Dick goes in, and he just goes up to the counter and has his badge out. Excuse me, FBI. Is there a manager around that I could speak to?
Yeah, there's a guy named Dylan, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the manager.
So
What's going on? What's up?"
we're looking into some disappearances that happened, and this is the last known location of one of them. So I was just hoping I could get the videotapes, the recordings from the night of the disappearance, and see if we can see anything on the tapes.
It's like, how far back was the disappearance?
July 11th.
Like we rewrite our tapes after every 2 weeks. Sorry, man. Like I can go double check, but like I said, like we don't stock them up for months at a time. Every 2 weeks, we just rewrite over.
Would you know any workers that were working that night that we might be able to talk to? Get some more information from them?
Like I can check. I'll have to go look at go double check the calendar real quick, but I'm sure someone here was working that night.
Yeah, if you could do that
He
for
goes-
us, it'd be greatly
He
appreciated.
goes and comes back out like 15 minutes later, and with another employee, and it's like, yeah, Travis here. He was working that night. Travis is a younger employee, and he's like, just tell the Fed what he wants to do. Man.
So I gave him a brief description of what we're looking for. That night, somebody driving a black sedan, looks like they possibly were a cop, picked up a woman out in the lot.
They kind of chuckle. And they're like, we see maybe 3-4 of those a night, man. Like, yeah, we call the cops on the prostitutes, on the lot lizards once there's some violence, some John who doesn't pay or whatever, but like cops never do anything about it. And yeah, I mean, a black sedan showing up and picking one of them up. You'll have to be more specific.
yeah, Gideon walks up and he's like, this woman hasn't been back in a while. She's just gone.
Like that. We see a lot of different people out there all the time. Some people just disappear and we never see them again. And then 2 weeks later, there's a new face.
Was Janet speaks up a little after thinking, and she goes, "Was there anything in particular about that night that maybe stood out to you by any chance?"
He's like thinking, trying to remember. He's like, no, it was a pretty normal Friday night. I mean, a bunch of drunks came in, got some booze, and man, pretty busy travel night. We had a lot of trucks coming that night, but no,
How many black sedans?
I don't count. And I know he like looks out at the parking lot right now. It's like there's 2 black sedans at the gas pump right now.
Do you know if the police had already asked about the videotapes before? You know, if did they ever come around asking about this woman?
Like they asked, I think they may have watched some on the tapes, maybe, but it was. I mean, this stuff happens pretty frequently. I mean,
Did they give you a card for who came by?
it's like I'd have to check, but I mean, yeah, they
Could
came
you?
by, they asked if we'd seen anything. We showed them our tapes, and that was that. We never heard anything back.
You showed them the tapes already.
Yeah, that was weeks ago.
They didn't ask for copies.
No, he's like trying to remember. He's like, best I could tell is all it did was show a black sedan pull up and the chick get in the car. Like,
Can we
They-
get Gideon roll looking at?
no.
What would it be?
I got it.
Human.
He's being honest. And he's like, but with our cameras, you can't see license plates or anything. Like, all they saw was the black car. It was all the way across the lot. It was like it was like 100, maybe 50 yards from the camera.
All right. Will you go look for that car and come back to us?
Yeah, he goes back and he tries to find it. But you're
Because-
human. You get the idea they've told you everything they know.
They don't know anything else here.
Yeah, they just know a black car came to pick them up. The cop came, asked about it, and they made it clear this isn't the first time this has happened. Occasionally occasionally prostitutes disappear. The police show up, pull camera footage, they never hear about it again.
Dick is looking utterly annoyed at this point. What a waste of time. I'll be in the car. And he walks away.
You got other footage, right, Jack? Not Jack. I don't like this.
Yeah, check.
But I don't know his name.
You just use a stub name, which is
Nirvana.
Yeah, we got the footage from the other gas station. We can always
Weird
look at that.
They have footage, but this place doesn't.
It's not
Wasn't that
necessarily
even
that.
farther back?
I mean, different places
Have
have different pages of
Yeah.
camera footage. Some places
Especially
they
back
did have-
then. I mean, nowadays I think it is like you have to keep 3 months back or it's
Something
6
like
months
that.
or something like that.
It's a pretty long time.
I keep
but
forgetting
also-
we're in the 90s.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean they don't
And
have
also,
it?
they did have footage, but they, like you said, they overrode it. And also the footage they did have, he's like, we don't think it showed anything. It just showed the car. Couldn't see the person in the car or the license plate. So
Well, I
that's
was
really
gonna
from the
say,
prostitute. She got in the car and left with whoever was in the car and then just never appeared again
But
without being able to see anything else. That's all we know.
But we at least have a lead that who we're looking for is a white male, at the very least.
who looks like a cop?
Or they
Well,
went
Which
granted
missing
Jack
that
is
too.
going to
this-
say.
Granted, that this thing can't shapeshift.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but Jack's going to say, you know, it would make sense if they're posing as a cop of why those other people stopped.
Mm, that would make
See,
sense.
I'm going back to Masks
That is
of
true.
Nyarlathotep right now, where, you know, we have the main beast, and this guy is just, you know, this alleged cop that we're looking for is like a cultist or some shit.
Working for them.
Yeah. And I just keep going back to this Frank Garrett guy.
I also keep going
mean-
back to Frank Garrett.
He fits the bill.
I mean,
But
we
not-
I mean,
You said it's
I
about
guess it-
6 o'clock. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or are we going to go back to the hotel and review the footage?
You could. It is the summer. You could probably hit.
Gideon goes to pay phone.
You could probably hit the reservoir before dark, but you wouldn't have a ton of time there before dark.
Gideon goes to pay phone.
Okay, what do you do to stay?
Calling Frank Garrett.
Okay, what do you tell them?
I'm asking him to meet me
Sunset.
in private. Maybe if our child goes back to sleep. This will be your life, guys.
So you
Yeah,
call
we
Frank Garrett, and it takes a minute. Like it goes to the station, and then the station puts you on hold, and then they call him at home, and then and then it like jumps around a bit,
Okay.
and then it calls your payphone back,
Sounded like a waste of description. Okay.
and he's like, "Yeah, you're one of the FBI guys. What's going on?"
You guys pulled the videotapes from Loves.
Yeah, about a month ago now, after she was reported missing, we went in, pulled the tapes.
You pulled those tapes, but you didn't go for the other tapes, right? Because but they already asked about that, right?
It's like that kid wasn't reported missing until like 2-3 weeks later. And we filled out the paperwork from the last time he was seen. It was just assumed that he just dipped out of work and dipped town. I mean, the kid was notorious for drugs, violent offenses, criminal mischief.
Right. In your mind, a waste of space.
I mean, kid's always been trouble, and people like that tend to just dip out. We figured he just cut town and head to LA or Vegas or God knows where.
Mm.
A list of people.
But you pulled the tapes from Loves. What did you see? Why was it not?
He's like racking his brain. He's thinking, he's like, loves. Oh. The prostitutes there always hang out in the back corner, farthest away from the cameras, so no one can pick up who their Johns are, and it's the same old shit. We can just tell roughly what type of car it is. Cameras won't make out any plates, can't see any faces. Like, footage isn't even worth talking about.
Individuals. What's that under?
Gideon asked him if he has any idea why they all of a sudden targeted couples.
Their records.
They went from
That's right.
Just like, no idea.
Mine says post.
We're not even convinced that these first two are related to this. It's just that they line up with the timetable in the area of the other attacks. So we wanted to give that information to you as well in case they are related.
Get back to
he hangs up he says, all right, good night.
So like,
Can we meet in the morning to discuss further?
he's like, yeah, I'll be in the office by 5. I'll be ready to talk by 6.
Okay. Good night.
So
Gideon goes back to the group and says, well, that was a waste of time.
I'll be
you
right back.
guys, it would have enough daylight to go to the reservoir. You could go back to the hotel, watch the tape. You could go to the Green Box. You could go to the strip club. You could try and find a Burger Palace nearby
A Burger Palace.
Burger Palace.
for dinner.
Strip club. Is it the same workers from the Burger Palace from the last one?
The same
Burger
worker.
Palace / strip club.
The Burger Palace / strip club.
You don't want to know how they serve the onion rings.
Zach, shut the
Oh.
fuck up.
Extra sauce.
I was gonna say, are we going to the reservoir?
It's up to you guys.
I want to go watch the tape.
Yeah, I don't know if the reservoir is really gonna give us too much
I don't-
right now.
I
If
don't think
it's
there's going
getting
to be
dark.
much to find there.
Yeah.
We know a couple guys were there fishing, and it was a reservoir. Like, unless they were fishing there all the time, people would be like, "Oh yeah, they disappeared." Like, we don't know that there were any other witnesses to their disappearance.
Well, you
Yeah.
know from the fact summary that they came there once a month to fish, at least once a month. That they're locals to Phoenix, and that their vehicle was not found on site.
So I mean, we can
Do we
assume
know
though
what
that
kind
if
of
the vehicle's
vehicle
not
they?
found on site, there's a good chance they left.
Yeah, what kind
and
of
then we're-
vehicle did they
then
drive?
Since it doesn't say, I will just say a Chevy Malibu. Why not?
Does those exist back then?
I believe they did.
Yeah, they did.
This is 98. Yeah.
They absolutely did. Yeah.
What year is this? 90.
96, I believe. So someone's check.
So these guys had a brand new car.
What?
This would be a brand new car that they had.
Why?
Because 1996 is the first year a Malibu was made.
Yeah, it's 1997. So they could.
I mean,
So yeah,
technically-
brand new Malibu. Why not? Doesn't matter.
They had money, apparently.
Everybody.
These were
money,
some rich
man.
ass fishermen.
It's the
All right,
90s.
so
They
money is
just
the
had-
motive.
They just had 3 mortgages on their
Somebody-
house. Okay.
Based on the criminology,
Somebody,
the why am I?
It could have been a 1960.
Well, now we know why
or a
well, now we
Chevy
know why their
Malibu.
car wasn't left on the side of the road. It was too valuable. The killer.
The
took it.
killer
They're like, oh,
is either
oh shit, this
evolving
is a
or
brand new
devolving.
Malibu. I'm gonna keep that one.
It could have been a
One.
64 Malibu.
It is the car does not fucking matter, guys. Why leave the other 2 cars if it was all about the cars?
It matters.
Because this is a
Abigail.
brand new Chevrolet Malibu.
So
What does a
I
supernatural
don't think it-
being have to do with a fucking car?
I don't
So
think these
are you
guys were
guys
driving
going
around
to
in
the
1964
reservoir?
Chevrolet Malibu.
to watch the tapes, out to dinner, you head to the middle of the desert for the green box. What are you doing?
I figured we would get food and then go back to the hotel to watch the.
Yeah, we're
What type of food
definitely
are you gonna-
we're at the
We're going to the
point.
drive-through at Burger Palace.
Burger Palace, of course.
Yeah, of course we're going to the
Yes, we're
Burger
going.
Palace.
Fucking Burger Palace.
Are we doing a whole Burger Palace scene again?
This has been a thing before.
Oh yeah.
I
So-
fucking hate you people.
As you're looking for, you can never set out and find a Burger Palace. You just one finds you. You'll understand.
What's in a Burger Palace?
So you're just driving along, and you see what looks like a Burger King that lost its franchising rights.
Yep.
So it can no longer call itself a Burger King, but it basically serves the same food, but not.
Great. Yeah.
And it's called Burger Palace.
Cool.
It looks like somebody who did a drive-by on this place semi-recently.
Those are the best burgers.
Perfect.
I would like a whipper meal, please.
A whipper.
So you get up to the drive-through.
It's not a thing. A whimper
is.
meal?
It is. It is
A
at
whipper
Burger
meal.
Palace. It is.
It is. You can't call it a Whopper.
legally.
So it's a whipper. It's a whipper
You
meal.
go. What are you looking at, Ben?
We're getting a Jack in the Box. I want to know what they sell.
Oh. So you go up to the drive-through and like you hear what sounds like a 16-year-old kid. And he's like, "Can I help you?" Welcome to Burger Palace.
What kind of sauces do you have?
Again.
We have ketchup, barbecue, and ranch, and chipotle ranch, and honey ranch, and
Honey
honey
mustard?
mustard. And we have Dijon mustard, and Grey Poupon, and an Italian vinaigrette.
Oh my gosh! Why do you have so many
and cream
fucking sauces?
dressing. We have balsamic
You actually
vinegar.
does the Grey Poupon come out of the jar, or do you like actually have pouches of Grey Poupon there?
Grey Poupon.
Go to bed,
Jar.
Jonathan Azariah.
It costs another nickel for Grey Poupon.
So like, it's in a jar or it's in its own package?
It's in a jar. No, Steve bought
Yeah, I don't
Grey
want that.
Poupon.
I don't want that.
Do you want anything? Just sauce.
Do you have a chicken sandwich?
I want a grilled chicken sandwich.
What'd you say, Jacob?
Do you have a chicken sandwich? What comes on that?
Oh my gosh.
It comes with chicken and bread.
Oh my god.
Like,
Literally
like
just-
a Wonder bread.
Wonder Bread?
Don't forget to get the onion rings.
All right, I'm just gonna get a whipper meal with onion rings.
Yeah,
What
that's
flavor
exactly-
with onion rings? Anything else?
I want
What would
to.
you like to drink?
Make that 2 Uber meals with onion rings.
Make
Mine
that
with cheese.
3.
Don't forget the cheese.
Make that 3 whipper meals. I don't want cheese though. Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna
Okay, sure.
shove a pill.
Chicken sandwich.
Stop. Make him go upstairs. Put him back upstairs.
Can I get your chicken sandwich? But can you guys put like mayonnaise on mine, please?
Please hold.
That'd be great.
Please hold. Please hold. The workers dealing with an upset child.
Makes sense.
So
This totally
Take 'em
makes
up.
sense for Burger Palace.
my biggest, while he's doing that, my biggest concern right now is that it's Thursday night and we know that typically people go missing on Fridays.
On a Friday. Yes.
Well, do
So
we want to try and figure out a timeline and try and drive out at that time?
we definitely need to stay together.
It's definitely going to be at dark, so we could leave, watch the tapes around, that time, and then leave
What?
at
Hang
dark.
out on the 70 mile?
Sorry about that. I'm back. Where were we?
Jana was ordering her chicken sandwich with mayonnaise.
Okay. He's like, "Do you want Miracle Whip or mayonnaise?"
Oh, mayonnaise, please.
It's like, okay.
She's gonna make a disgusted face at Miracle Whip. Ugh. Miracle Whip.
He tells you the total, and you pull up to the window, and like your drinks. He just hands you cans, obviously from like a 12-pack of pop.
Yeah.
So wait, I
Nice.
don't get to fucking order?
Oh, what do you want to order?
No, it's fine. Everybody forgot about Gideon. Fine, he eats salad. He has packed in the fridge anyway.
You should have spoke up
You
and
order
said
the
something.
salad from here?
No.
I would
Will you
not
put up
order a
your-
salad from there.
And whoop his butt.
Oh, get back upstairs now.
You excited for this, Anna, Nicola?
No.
Yes and no.
He's so tired right now.
They're just having a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he hears both of you having fun.
Yeah, he has that
Exactly.
FOMO.
Yeah.
Is it always like this for you guys every night?
No.
Or is it only on game nights?
It's usually on nights where we're trying to do something together.
Gotcha. So it's that FOMO, for sure.
Yeah. So
I get it.
you guys get your Burger Palace. He hands you cans of pop. The food's in like pre-crinkled paper bags.
Ugh.
The napkins are mismatched. Like you can tell some came from a Burger King, some came from a McDonald's, some came from a dollar store.
Hell yeah.
Good thing I didn't want anything.
The burgers are pretty good though. Like they're not bad.
What about the chicken sandwich? Is it dry?
Oh, it's dry and too like it's the worst of both worlds. The chicken's dry and the bread is wet.
Yep. Yep. Janet was expecting this.
Like you said, mayonnaise, and they put mayonnaise on this thing.
She's just gonna go, I didn't ask for extra.
And then you go to, and then you like try and take a bite from it. It's Miracle Whip.
The betrayal.
Janet is pissed. But she's just gonna like take a bite and she's just gonna like slowly put it back in the wrapper and put it back in the bag. And she's just gonna begrudgingly eat her fries.
So you guys going back to the hotel to watch the tape,
Yeah.
or you running out to do something else before it's dark?
No, I think it's a little. I think we're just gonna go back and watch the tape.
Yeah,
And
we
just
go back
kinda
to the
go over
hotel,
our
watch
plans.
the tape.
Okay. I mean, you're only watching one day's footage. You have to think this thing only takes like a frame of video like once every 5 to 10 seconds, if that.
And we can like kind of skip ahead a little
Yeah,
bit.
you can fast forward too. So what you have happen is like you get to that point and you see the kid behind the counter, Felix. And you see, and like I said, it's like 180p 90s security cam footage. But you see a man walk up to the counter, reach into his jacket, and pull out something that looks just like he's holding a badge. And then Felix and him walk out the door.
Mm.
Hmm.
Is there like
Can we get like approximate like height and like weight? Like, is this a bigger guy? Is it, you know?
or does he look like a cop?
Well, he
Yeah,
could
he
still
looks
be
like a cop.
heavy set, or he could be
You don't. I mean,
more athletic.
You close your eyes and you see a cop.
He looks semi-athletic. Like he's not heavy set. He looks younger. It's not like it's word I'm looking
I mean,
for.
this is
It's
not like HD quality.
Yeah, it's you're not getting the best quality here. All you can
Well, that's
tell is
more
he looks,
like rough build.
yeah, he looks athletic.
Okay.
He has a high and tight haircut. And he's a white male. And best you can tell is like let's see here. So I'll make sure I'm not giving you wrong information.
Does he look at all like
Garrett.
a state police person?
He looked in his late 20s, early 30s.
Mm.
And he walked out with
Felix Roy, yes.
okay.
But
Does he seem
for
like he's
those-
taller, shorter?
He's taller than Felix.
Okay, so he's a taller dude. Okay.
But I do want to say he does not look like Frank, the state cop, Frank Garrett.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Frank looks like 40. That would be a question.
So
All right.
that's
So
what
we
you-
So Jack's just gonna be like, well, definitely can't trust the cops then.
Well, I thought we already came to that conclusion. But
So maybe our next best. Well, what about the
Tribal sheriff.
tribal sheriff?
I
Well, obviously,
personally,
it wasn't them.
I don't think that we could trust the tribal police either, though. I don't
I
know.
think
I just
now would be a good time because why not? This seems like a good time. One of your university people you reached out to about Apache folklore gets back to you. Who wants to have that RPC? Because I can't remember what you guys rolled.
I know I called and what was it called?
I called a favor into the Pentagon to an old friend to have him reach out to somebody, and I was successful. I remember, but I don't
Okay.
remember. It wasn't like a crit; it was just a reg. A reg, John.
We'll do yours then. An anthropologist from what's a good university in that area?
Hmm.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. An anthropologist in that area reaches out to you. He's like, yeah, I got this number to call back. Someone was asking questions about Apache folklore and mythology and things like that. I'm probably the best source of advice here in this university. What were your questions?
We'll say it's Georgetown.
Georgetown, perfect.
Yes, hello. First, thank you for reaching out here. I greatly appreciate it. So we get a pretty good idea. So we're out here in Phoenix, Arizona currently. We'll have a pretty good idea that as far as like Apaches are concerned, there's not really any creatures within their mythology. That like hunt down and kill people, you know, like the Wendigo, for example.
Well, there's one that kind of follows along the trend line.
Oh, what is that?
I'm going to go. It's let me double check. It's called different things, but it's essentially a like owl man or great owl. You see, owls. It's interesting. We view them as like wise and most of our like contemporary stuff, but to the Aztec they were considered harbingers of doom. And here an owl who meant that something bad was going to happen. But the owl spirit, this varies heavily based off which specific group of the Aztec we're talking about. One moment. I have a whole thing written up on this. Just want to make sure I'm getting my. I don't want to try to be pointlessly racist. Like someone who wrote this should have done. They should have probably read about Apache folklore. Yeah, they didn't. That's the surprising thing, Abby. He's like, well, between like the Mescalero and Chiricahua, and the Jicarawa. I mean, there's different mythos and different like beliefs between all of them. But it's like or it's sometimes called the Big Owl, Owl Man monster, Giant Owl Man. There's a bunch of different terms for it, but it's depicted as a giant monstrous owl that would paralyze people with a stare. It would sometimes its like cry would freeze people, but it would prey on people, especially children. A lot of the roles in the myth, and a lot of the beliefs about it is it would like track hunters and eat the food they were trying to hunt before hunting them. Um, it was eventually defeated by these twin brothers called the Child of Water or Child Born of Water, who I mean, again, this is all Apache folklore, but and this varies heavily based off other things, but they were basically killed the monsters in the world, like the big owl, the giant elk, the buffalo monster, and other things like that. But like cannibalism in Apache culture, it's not like some of the West Texas tribes. Um, it's viewed very like is evil, wrong. It's better to starve to death than to eat another person.
Now, this
It's a very
this
common trope from the Apache wars that Europeans would just assume or call Apaches cannibals.
now this owl creature. How exactly would it hunt down its prey? How would it go about killing its prey, for example?
It varies on the myth. Sometimes it would disguise itself as a human, often a woman, and it would like hunt and stalk people, eat the food they were hunting, and then just carry people off.
Now, you would say it disguises itself as a human, so it would be safe to say that
Well,
theoretically,
it disguises itself as humans. Others, it's just always just a giant monster.
so theoretically, it could disguise itself as a human and bite something and leave like human teeth mark impressions.
I mean, I don't know. We're talking about folklore here.
Right. I'm just trying to get a grasp of. I'm just trying to get it, in my mind's eye, what this creature looks like and what exactly it's capable of.
Human to deceive or to draw people in, or there's some myths about it being trapped in a human form. Like again, it wasn't like it only chose to be human to lure in prey in the loosest sense. I mean, most of these stories were just, I mean, they're a lot about reinforcing like Apache virtues and like the defeat of these creatures and respecting the danger in nature, heroes overcoming real heroes journey stuff.
Interesting. Well, thank you for your time. Can I get a good number for you? If I have any more questions, I can call you back. I'm just helping some people out here do some research.
Yeah, he gives you a number.
Thank you, sir.
Just his like office number at the university.
Much obliged, and I'll make sure to reach out if I have any more questions for you. Take care now. I walk over to everybody else. So our this tribal sheriff Alejandro seems like he wasn't telling us the whole truth when it comes to these myths that the Apaches have out here. And I tell them everything that was relayed to me.
All right. I think this is a good place to end it tonight because my daughter's upstairs crying because my son woke her up. And it's
Yeah.
10 o'clock, so
That's
Yeah,
fine.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
Anna's ready for bed.
I'm sure Anna's exhausted.
A little bit. I'm fighting it a little.
All right.
Wow.
Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
No.
Good night.
Right.